I hope you liked that last set of exercises using the pen tool and paths to create selections. And again, that's oftentimes how I'll go about creating a lot of my selections inside my own work anyway. Now I want to show you another application of the pen tool, this time involving the pen tool and paths and Photoshop and InDesign. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and open up the next project file inside our project files folder. This guy's called trucks.psd. Go ahead and pop this guy open. Now, essentially what I want to do is I want to create something called a clipping path. And essentially what that means is I want to take an object, in my case, this blue toy truck, and I want to isolate him, if you will, from his background, from the other toy trucks that we have inside the image. And I want to drop him into a layout inside InDesign. And I want the text inside my InDesign file to actually flow around the contour of the toy truck. And you see this effect all the time in magazines and in newspapers and in, other print media. It's kind of a common design element. So here's how we pull it off here. The first thing that I need to do is I need to create a path that goes all the way around the toy truck. So I'm going to zoom in nice and close here. Again, for this exercise, this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to kind of zip through this quickly because I want to get to the InDesign stuff. So zoom in nice and close, grab your pen tool, just the P key on your keyboard, and let her rip. Find a starting point there and start creating your path all the way around your object, in our case, this blue toy truck. And the techniques that we used on the Opera House are the same techniques that I'm using here. Some of my lines are straight segments. Most of my lines are curved segments. And whenever I use a curved line, I always hold down Option or Alt and click on that anchor point to blow off that extra direction line, right? All the way around our object here, just like this. So it's a little bit time consuming to get all the way around this guy. Hopefully you're feeling better and better with the pen tool. The more you use it, the more comfortable you get with it. It's like anything, right? And again, I'm not doing, the greatest job on this guy, but I just want to give you a sense of how this is going to actually play out here. There we go, something like this. Now, you know what I'm going to do here, because I'm sure you don't want to sit here and watch me, close crop a toy truck. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to zoom out here a little bit, is I'm going to finish off my truck. I'm going to go all the way around the front tires there and across the bottom and around the rear wheel and kind of inside the wheel well there and back out around. I'm going to do that on my own, and I will leave it up to you to do the rest of this on your own as well, because you don't want to sit here and watch me close crop a toy truck. I'd run out of things to say. So what I'll do is I'll catch up with you in just a minute. We're going to get this guy finished off. And then we have to do a little bit of work inside the Paths panel here inside Photoshop. And then we'll see about getting this guy out of Photoshop and into InDesign.